we had the last race of the season in Australia with McLaren, with Ayrton. And Ayrton already the whole weekend say, well, this race, and I am gone. I'm gone to Brazil. I come back again 1 week before the first race. You go testing. I say, anyway, we've been before the race in our settings, and like usual, I always looked a little bit in the Playboy. He read the Bible, and then he left the motorhome, and I saw his briefcase open, and I look, and there was 2 passports in, one diplomat passport and a normal passport. So I looked. I put the pages out with his photos on both passports, and I had this Playboy with a girl with the open legs. I cut it out, and I taped it in, and closed the passport and put it back to the briefcase. Anyway, after the race, he said, Gerhard, I'm gone to Brazil. I'm gone home. I give you a call in the winter. I said, okay. Have a good flight. And a couple of days later, called me in Austria and he said, you are the biggest idiot I ever met. He said, you know, in Australia I won the race. They just say, go out. But I had to stop in New Zealand and change plane in New Zealand. And they asked me for a passport. I put the passport in and he opened. And here was this nice looking girl looking out. And they put me nearly in jail. So anyway, he was very upset and we go forwards, backwards, and it was all fine. But then the new season starts, and he was telling to a couple of journalists this story. And one journalist in Austria started to write this story. Anyway, one day I was home in Austria. Somebody knocked on the door. I opened. Was the police in front of the door. So they say to me, I say, Mr. Berger, we have to. I know them all around there, but they had half smile, half serious face. We have to ask you. We have to ask you some questions. You need to come with us to the police station. I thought I was too quick with the car somewhere, or I did something, whatever. So I was going to the police station with them. And the police station, they sit me down, and they say, well, here we have a serious problem. You destroyed the passport. You are Austrian citizen. You destroyed the passport. And I say, but listen, I'm living in Monaco. The story is in Australia, and it's a Brazilian. He said, no. With an Austrian citizen, you cannot do something like this. This is a serious matter, and we need to. And a prosecutor is on it, and we need to make now a report on it and to see what's going on. I say, oh shit, you know, I say, I'm in troubles. Anyway, it was quite serious, so they start to put out the paper and start to write down what happened. And I say, well, but this is a story from the newspaper. And I say, it's not true. And they say, but it's written. I say, yeah, but it's written a lot of stuff, you know. I say, okay. So tell us, do you know about it? Yes, I hear about it. And they say, do you have any idea who was doing this? I say, yeah, I know. They say, who? Alain Prost. He puts in. So, but the story, you know, and then didn't end up so funny. It took 1 year to be able to get out of this one. But this was my story with the passport with Ayrton.